All right. So sorry. I think we got the wrong link. I'm sure we'll have the right link now. Judith, please bear with me. Yeah, this is the right one. You are correct. This is the right one. All right. So sorry about that. So sorry. So sorry about that. Please drop me a yes in the chats if you are here. A yes in the chats if you are here. All right. Awesome. Okay. So again, please reach out to someone. You see a link with you see a link. You see an icon that has share. Please click on the share button. Copy the link. Invite somebody. Okay. Click on the share button. Copy the link. Invite somebody. And if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do that. Please do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. If you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do that. If you are yet to like the video, please like the video on YouTube. Those things will take you just maybe 1 second or less to do. Just hit a thumbs up and you'll be happy. This is a correct session. Yes, Leona. I'm so sorry. I got to the wrong place. I got to the wrong place. I'm so sorry about that. All right, so we're here now. Okay, so tell me what you learned in the last class. Let's just start off on a light note. The last class was what? Let me check. WhatsApp business. Yes. So what did you learn from WhatsApp business? WhatsApp business. Tell me one thing you learned before we go into Facebook. The beauty of what we are doing is that you can pick up ideas, right, from what we are sharing here, and it can be useful to you. Optimizing WhatsApp business, yes. So tell me one thing you picked out. One thing you picked out from WhatsApp business. I'll wait for you. Please say something. How to use WhatsApp business. Okay. Thank you, Baki. Baki. What did you pick out from that class? Hello, Gorata. What did you pick out from the last class we had? How to use WhatsApp business. Nobody? Really? Then we can link our Facebook shop with our WhatsApp business. Thank you, Valence. It's a widely used messaging app with over 2 billion minutes of WhatsApp calls. Thank you, Nishita. Thank you so much. Okay, so it shows that we are doing something, right? Okay, so you can start now. I wanted to be sure you guys have been following us, all right? So we can start now. Okay. It has great features like the catalog. Yes, obviously it does, Nishita. And I hope you are trying to make use of them. Please, if you are not, try. Oh, you're joining for the first time. You're welcome. So what you are going to be doing for people that are joining for the first time, you can go through our YouTube channel. Then you can find all those. What is it called now? You can find the link to the classes, the links to the classes that we did before. You can watch it again. All right. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And yeah. Okay. Share the link. Invite somebody to also watch and gain the knowledge. Okay. So let's get started. Today we're talking about Facebook advertisements. Advertisements, like I said, advertisements. 4 syllables, too long. So what you'll be hearing most times is Facebook ads, Instagram ads, right? So when you hear those ones, don't get it twisted. It's the same thing. We don't just have the strength to do 4 syllables. You can just do one, arts. Very simple. All right. Okay, end-to-end encryption makes it a more effective tool for not only CRM but also privacy and safety. Privacy, privacy. Morongwa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for pointing that out. And I'm glad you guys are more today. So thank you so much. So please again, click on the link and invite somebody. All right, invite somebody to come and join us. Remember, why we are doing this is because we want you to be able to ask questions. If you are not here when we are doing live, you won't be able to ask questions. Even if you watch the video after, there'll be no way to answer the questions. Okay, so we always advise most times, especially when we are on Zoom, we don't record on a Zoom. We want you to be here, ask questions so that you can learn more. All right. Okay, so let's continue. Facebook ads. Facebook ads. So we'll talk about Facebook ads in 3 different segments. So first of all, we'll talk about it. Why Facebook? Then we'll go over to getting started with Facebook adverts, and then a couple of tips on audience, on setting audiences, targeting, placements, and more. So why advertise on Facebook? Why should it be Facebook? Who can tell me why Facebook? In just a little, you know. Why Facebook? Why Facebook? Why Facebook? Why should we advertise on Facebook? Before I tell you what I want to tell you, I just wanted to maybe just stretch your brain a little bit. Large number of global subscribers. Thank you, Kela. Okay, I'll wait for you to say something. It's important to us. Wide global reach. Thank you, Tumi-san. It has many prospects. It's cheap and many people can afford it. Thank you, Duncan. The biggest social media platform. Thank you, Gal. Reaches a larger audience. Information kept longer and cheaper. Thank you so much. Chandapiwa. Hugely popular, and most people who see your products and services are your friends. Thank you so much, Butumelo. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So, I mean, your answers are all correct, of course. Why wouldn't they? So why do you advertise on Facebook? Just to buttress the point you made earlier, there's a wide range of markets. There's a large market in the Facebook market, over 2 billion users. The last I checked, 2.69 billion every month. And I know you should also remember that Facebook is was the number one social media platform that ever came to be. You can remember in 2007 when Facebook hit the New York Stock Exchange, and it began to gain popularity. How did it start? It started by Mark trying to build a platform where they can be viewing pictures of girls on campus in Harvard. And imagine how funny the idea was. The idea was just to be seeing pictures of women, girls on campus. And he built that, and there was a lot of back and forth in between who owned the idea, who actually built it, Eventually he won the case. If you've seen the story before, and eventually won the case. But that was the high idea how the social media dream, social media, what we are enjoying today across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the rest of them. That was the idea how it started. All right. So when he built Facebook, it was one shabby thing. It wasn't even out of Harvard then. Before it hit the New York Stock Exchange, eventually it got to countries like ours. I remember back in the days, like I told you guys last time, back in the days when we used to chat using the Java phones and the Symbian phones. And again, I pointed out to you that you Gen Zs will not be able to relate to that Java phones and Symbian phones. It used to look very funny, right? Very, very funny. So eventually it was just a chatting platform. It was just to socialize, like it's called social media. It was just a platform just to socialize, meet people, see what people are doing. People will post pictures of their birthday and what they are doing. So eventually they now when the Android broke into the markets. There was the iPhone, there was the iOS, but the iOS um, was not really affordable by everybody. You know, iOS products, Apple products are expensive. So when Google built the Android OS, that was when smartphones began to swamp every market, African market, Nigerian market. And that was how they now built the app that you can now, we now moved from using a browser to access Facebook to now using an app where we were able to access the platform now. So it grew from there. It scaled from there. It scaled from there. It kept growing. It kept getting better. It kept getting better till it got to a point that they looked beyond just the socializing part of the platform. They now began to add analytics parts to the Facebook platform, and at some point, they now added the ads part. It wasn't there before. For those of you that have been here for a while, you know that it was not there. The ads part was not there before. So now they began to gather details from what people are doing, the activities of what people are doing, and they began to build that part, right? They began to build that part where you can now run ads, and then there's something called Facebook ads, and other platforms run ads. They borrowed the idea from there as well. Google was already advertising before then, so I'm sure Facebook must have borrowed the idea, and other brands borrowed the idea of gathering data from people, and now you can now select an audience based on interest, their behavior, and their demographics. So take your IP seriously. What do you mean by IP? Is it the IP I know, the IP address? Please help me, Marangwa. So it's it started. I mean, so here we are. We are talking about Facebook ads today. Like again, I said it wasn't an advertising platform before now. It was just for socializing before it evolved, right? So it's still the most popular of all the Facebook platforms. It's still the most popular of all the Facebook platforms. No, popular is not the word. It's still the most used. It holds the highest number of users till date. Still number one. Facebook is still number one. When you talk of numbers, it might not be as popular as it used to be before now. It is still number one when we talk about the figures. Intellectual property, yes, 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 yes. I think that's what won him. That is what could win him that case. It was a strong battle. I mean, he had to give the shares to those his friends that had all this stuff. Yeah, thank you, Moringa. So he had the idea, right? He's the one that actually bought the idea, and people tell stories about how Facebook started. They don't even know that this guy was a developer. His dad hired a a, 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 a software developer to train him how to code. So he built the idea from scratch. You need to see how it was. The design was not even a system thing now, like it is now. So he was designing on paper, and screen, and like board screens and all of that. So it was quite a break in the digital space, right? It was quite a break in the digital space. So what we are enjoying today all started from Facebook. So besides the fact that it's still number one, holding over 2 billion users every month, it also has laser focused audience targeting, right? Compared to what you have from other platforms, and it's very, very cost effective. You can run ads for as little as $1, right? So if you are in Nigeria, you should know that $1 would be maybe somewhere around 1,600 naira minimum, right? I don't know what it is in your country, but I'm sure it shouldn't be far from the same thing, right? And it's been proven to work. Proven to work. Now, you might think you're late. No, you're not. It used to be much more effective when it wasn't even this popular. But trust me, a lot of brands have spilled out results from what the Facebook ads platform has been offering. Okay, so a couple of essentials for effective Facebook advertising. So first of all, what you want to know is important for you to check the ads of your competitors. You may not always know everything, right? So you want to look out for what your competitors are doing. So look at what their call to action is, how they are putting their text and images, look at their reactions, how they're engaging with people. It will help you to make informed decisions. You can go further to click the profiles of all those interacting to see what they do and how they fit into your target audience. And it also helps you to carry out market research. A couple of essentials. One thing you want to do is to carry out market research. Ask questions. Look at different businesses. See what is happening around different businesses. In fact, carry out a SWOT analysis. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to identify your next line of action and try to outline the following about your audience: what they do, who they are, their interests, their age range, salaries, when they come online, and all those raw details about them. That will help you to. Audience researching is also very key because every useful information that will help you to create a targeted ad should be researched about, right? So you can get all this information using the Facebook Insights, maybe Instagram Insight if you want, and the Facebook ad tool for also checking the ads of your competitors to actually see what is happening around it. So it's also important for you to know your consumer's journey, to know the kind of ad to run. You want to run an awareness campaign, traffic campaign, sales campaign. It's important for you to know their journey, their interest, their decision, or the purchasing stage where they are. Remember how a sales funnel looks like: the awareness stage, the decision making stage in the middle, and the action stage. Okay, and try to also create a compelling copy. Copy them would mean the pictures and what you're writing to be able to market what you want to market. So that is what the copy means. So you must tell exactly what you want them to do. You don't necessarily need to tell lengthy stories. I'm not even a fan of long stories. Just hit the nail on the head. Alright, and your creatives must be very, very catchy, very, very attractive, and compelling. You must be able to compel people to get the thing done. All right, so that's much for the effective. That's much for the essentials for your Facebook ads. So let's talk about Facebook advertising goals. Remember, your goals must be smart. I know you've heard about smart maybe a million times from us. Smart. If you have questions, please drop it in the chat. Your goals must be smart. What does smart means? Where S there means must be specific. S means specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? What exactly do you want to achieve? It helps you to know your where you went wrong. If you have a smart campaign, what exactly do you want to do? For instance, you want to sell acne removal cream to pregnant women and have 20 people purchase it within 5 days, and you have an ad budget of 10,000 naira. You want to sell acne removal cream, right? You spelled out your audience, pregnant women, and you are looking at 20 people to purchase it within 5 days. That means it's time bound, right? And there's a budget of 10,000. So you can spell all this out in everything you want to do, whether it's a goal, whether it's a campaign, right? So you want to spell it out clearly so that you're not shooting yourself on the leg. You don't want to just jump in blindly. All right. Again, if you don't know the goals of the campaign, you may not be able to know which type of campaign to run. Traffic campaign, awareness campaign, sales campaign, lead generation campaign. They're all different kinds of campaign that have different purposes. Most times based on the goal of the advertiser. So you must be able to break whatever you want to achieve in a smart form so that it can help you choose what type of campaign will be needed for you to run. Remember, you're spending money, so you don't have, except you have money to throw away. That's when you can be careless about it. But if you have money that you want to spend for it to bring results to you, then you should be more careful about doing the right thing. Okay, so a couple of objectives again. Facebook advertising objectives. First of all, using this example of the SMART school, you should also know that there's something called KPIs, the key performance indicators. What is your reach? What is your engagement like? What is the traffic like? What was the conversion like? The page likes. Because you want to be able to measure where you met it, right? And what happened at the end of the campaign. So that becomes a kind of objective, that becomes a kind of KPI tracking. You're able to track the results. Most times, like we spoke last time about the insight section, you get to find out that the insight section tells you things about how your campaign went, the result the campaign spewed out, right? The goals when the campaign came to an end, all right? So that can actually help you to know, am I to post these ads? Is it yielding good enough results? Or am I to make this ad actually continue running? Right? So you can check out the reach. Did it reach enough people within the time frame? The engagement. How about the traffic? How about the conversion? How about the page likes? All of these can actually help you to understand, um, if you are making progress or if you are not making progress, and that is very very key. So let's talk about getting started with Facebook advertisements. Getting started with the Facebook advertisements. Very simple thing to do. Please, if you have questions, I'm looking out for them. If you have questions, I'm looking out for them in the chats. Looking out for questions in the chats. If you have questions, any questions so far? Okay, so are you tracking with me? Drop me a yes in the chats. Are you tracking with me? I want to be sure you're still here. Drop me a yes. Are you still here? Yes. Gina, Kela, I see you. Ishita, I see you. I'm waiting for the rest of you. I see you. Tumi-san. Goodwill, I see you. I see you, Amanda. Mapula, I see you. Olatotse, I see you too. Baki Baki, Pretty, I see you. Way through the Great Simpa, Boy Tumelo, I see you guys. All right, my lord, I see you. Okay, I wanted to be sure you guys are here, so I'm sure now. So we can continue. So let's talk about getting started with Facebook advertisement. I see you guys. Bule, Happy, Nalidia, Gambule, and the rest of you. So let's talk about getting started with Facebook advertisement, Facebook ads. So first of all, what you want to do is to go ahead and create a Facebook account. Anybody that does, is anybody here without a Facebook account? Okay, you own a Facebook account. Say yes. You don't own a Facebook account, say no. Let's see. Facebook account, yes. Facebook account, no. Say something. Yes, yes, yes. There's a no. I'm actually surprised to see a no. Mapula, okay, that's fine. Anybody, any other person will you know? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So if you don't own a Facebook account, well, no problem with that. But it feels like, uh, what's the right word now? You should have been in Facebook. You should have owned a Facebook account before, or for your company only. Okay. I was about to wonder if you've not used Facebook before completely. It's fine. All right. So what you want to do first is to create a Facebook account. How do you do that? Who can teach us? How do you create a Facebook account? Facebook.com, right? Facebook.com. That's where you start. So just head over to Facebook.com and start from there. Okay? Facebook.com. I'm trying to get a link from somewhere. Let's see the link will work. So all you be needed to do would just be to sign in. Sorry, to use your phone number or your email. Facebook.com. That's where it starts. Okay, so start from there. Give me a second, please. Okay. All right. So start from there. And another thing you should know for Facebook is you don't run ads on your personal profile. So, and the process of setting it up is very simple. All you need is your maybe phone number or email and a password. So when you get in, you're going to see a place to add your profile picture, your cover photo. That's number one step. The second step is you should also understand that you don't run ads on your personal profile. The profile is not designed for ads. Profile is just designed for your personal use. So what you run ads with is called a Facebook page. Okay. So if you're using a phone, check the top right corner of your phone. You're going to see something that looks like a square, but in dots, right? In dots. So tap on it. You're going to see pages. Click on create. Same thing with if you're using a system. All right. If you're using a system to actually do that, you're going to see something like create. So when you click on create a page, it's now going to open another platform for you where you're going to see the same thing, profile picture and a cover photo. You give the Facebook page a name. Obviously, a page is designed for business. Please don't get it twisted. Pages are designed for business, business, business. Okay? So give the page a name. After giving the page a name, you now add a profile picture. In this case, it's going to be your logo. And now add a cover photo, possibly going to be a cover photo for what you do. All right? Add a cover photo. Now write a short bio. And now write a short bio of what you do, what your product is, services are. And now begin to add details of what you do. Um, details will be short bio, details of what you do. You can now begin to invite people, add your phone number, add your address, um, and every other thing that can make your page look attractive. Email, what you do, and all of that. You now begin to make posts. When you begin to make posts, you begin to see things like create art or boost post, something like that. That's you can now invite people to come and like the page for you, right? So that is just how you set up a page. So now the next thing you want to do is to activate your Facebook ad accounts. So just under that's your page, you get to that same place, top right corner, just tap on that place. You're going to see, when you go down, you're going to see under professional, you're going to see something called ad manager. So click on ad manager. Ad manager is now going to take you to your ad manager place, your ad manager page, right? Where you can get to run ads. So activate your ad manager account and link your debit card, right? Link your debit card there means you're ready to make payments, right? And sometimes you don't even get to link your debit card. Sometimes you can even pay manually. You can pay manually by moving the money from your card, from your account to the platform. So the money just appears there and then it debits as the ad keeps running. It's going to be a practical session for what you are doing, but today we are just going to do, today is just the preambles, right? So let's talk about measuring and troubleshooting your Facebook ads. How do you know how to measure and troubleshoot your Facebook ads? You should always track your ads. You should always see the performance of your ads so you can get to know how to do it better. Maybe to tweak it better, or maybe how to optimize it better in the next turn. It's important that you measure your adverts to know how it performed, and you can do that via the insight section. And like I said earlier, the page is designed for business. The Your Facebook profile itself might not be so generous with data for you. You can have a lot of data from your insights. You can always see the insight section on the dashboard of your page. It will show to you what is happening per post. Do you want to improve or do you not want to improve? So you get to find out how the ad is performing, how your page is performing. And if the ad did not work as you expected, possibly you need to check the ad copy. Remember, the ad copy is what you wrote for people to see. That's the ad copy. Or you can check the creative. Was it not beautiful enough? And you can check your targeting and possibly your budget. Maybe make changes, test a new option, and then run the ad again. Or sometimes you um, even want to run two experiments. There's something called experiments on the ad platform. We can get to test same ad, same ad with different copies. The designs might be different. The copies also might be different. You can test the two of them simultaneously, possibly with the same budget. Facebook will run the both of them simultaneously and show to you the one that is attracting more results. All right. But ultimately, you want to know how the ad is working. You want to know how to be able to track the activities on the ad. So let's talk about scaling your ads. So let's say the ad actually performed well. So after multiple trials, you discover that your winning ads, you want to model the winning ad for subsequent performances. So what you want to do is to scale it by either increasing your budgets. That is a vertical scaling now. You're increasing your budgets, it's vertical scaling. And recommendation is you don't increase it more than 25% in 1 week. And Facebook does not even like you to come in with all your money. For instance, we are starting a page now. As a Nigerian, you want to just start running an ad and you're coming with 100,000. They'll block that page. They don't want you to grow like that. No, they want you to grow steadily, slowly, and steadily. All right. So you may even want to start with maybe $20,000, 20,000 naira budgets. Okay. And then you scale gradually, 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 gradually. So you can get to the 100. If you want to enter with 100,000, they will block that page. Another thing you want to know is you don't just open a page and start running ads immediately. You should be able to allow contents to roll out on that page. Allow contents to roll out on that page. Allow contents to roll out on that page. Let there be organic engagement first before you get to start running ads. Now, another way to scale your campaign is to scale it vertically. Sorry, scale it horizontally. That means you're going to be increasing your audience. You expand your audience, and there are different ways you can expand your audience. You can create a lookalike audience and all of that. So you expand your audience vertically, or you expand your audience horizontally by scaling it upwards. Okay, I hope you got that. Please let me know if you understood that. Did you understand that? Did you understand the vertical and the horizontal scaling? Vertical. I used to mix up vertical and horizontal sometimes. Okay, but I think I'm better now. Vertical is a straight one, then horizontal is the other one. Please, do you understand the vertical and the horizontal scaling? Let me know. Okay. Yep. Okay. Anybody that doesn't understand? Okay. I think it's understood. All right. Beautiful. So let's go ahead. So let's talk about a couple of tips on setting audiences, targeting, placements, and more. A couple of tips. So first of all, you want to define your audience. You want to define your audience by identifying your ideal customers' characteristics, their demographics, of course, their interest, their behavior, their location. Location will fall under demographics. Are they male? Are they female? Where do they live? What kind of jobs do they do? Right? They fall under. They can find interest. You can even find people that drink Coca-Cola as an interest under the Facebook ads platform. Yeah, you can find people that watch a particular TV show. You can find that as well. right? So you want to identify who your audiences are based on what you're doing, based on your product, of course, based on your services, right? So when you're done with that, you want to impute characteristics of your ideal customers. You also want to target them. In the audience section of your ad creation, you want to select the audience type. Choose your kind of audience. Are they your core audience defined by interest? Or you can create a custom audience, or you can create a lookalike audience. All right. These are audiences that you can create after some campaigns, or maybe you had some data on your website. You can always get them to create a custom audience for what you want to do particularly. All right. And then choose the placement. You have different options. With that $5,000 budget, you can, okay, let's say with that 20,000 naira budget, you can run ads on Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger at the same time. Please remind me of your currency. Mpula, right? Am I correct? Botswana. Mpula. Help me. Why do I keep forgetting? I know Kwacha is for Malawi. Yeah, Kwacha is for Malawi. Uh, please confirm if I'm correct with the Botswanan currency. Pula. Pula. South Africa is rand, yes. I know the South African rand. Pula, yeah. I shouldn't have added that M. Thank you. Pula. I won't forget again. All right, thank you so much. All right, so let's say 20,000 pulas. Is that correct? Am I supposed to add S? Because I don't know, there's nothing like 20,000 nairas. Right? Okay. So let's say 20,000 pula. Okay, Zambia also used the kwacha. I'm sure the Zambian kwacha will be different in value from the Malawian kwacha. I know Malawi uses kwacha. Okay, so let's go ahead. Where was I? Yeah, so you get to choose. Let's say you're using 20,000 pula to run your ads. That same ad can show on Facebook, on Instagram, and on your messenger. So you are the one to make that choice where you have your audience, right? So you want to make that choice. And there is also the budget and schedule section of your ad creation where you can enter a daily or a lifetime budget that aligns with your goals. You can enter a daily or lifetime budget. You can schedule your ads as well to run continuously on specific days, on specific hours of the day, according to your audience active time. That means your audience may not always be around the clock, right? That is why audience research is very important. So you want to know when your audience are always online, right? So you want to pay attention to those hours so that you can always run your ads around the times when it's best for them to see it. Okay, let's talk about types of ads. You have the image ads. This one to see compelling visuals, concise text for a clean look. You also have the video ads, where you get to engage your audience with a powerful combination of both motion and sound. You also have the carousel ads, where you're showing up to 10 videos or images with its own link, right? You also have the slideshow ads, where you can get to create short video ads from photos, short video ads from text, short video ads from clips. And you also have the carousel ads, the collection ads, where you get to display a selection of items for direct purchases on Facebook. Okay. So these are the five major kinds of ads you mostly see. So you're the one to decide what kind of content you want to create and the kind of ad that you want to run. Now you can always think around the ads you've seen before on Facebook. They are always one or they're always one of these, right? They're always one of these. Okay. So a couple of tips for posting ads on Facebook. So first of all, you want to choose the right ad format. So choose the right ad format. So give me a second, please. Okay, so choose the right ad format, and you can choose the single ad formats, the single image rather, and you can choose the single video. You can choose the slideshow or the carousel or the collections or the instant experience. You can choose any of that, and always try to include a call to action. Call to action will always explain what you want to do. And there are different kinds of call to action that will explain that will be used for different occasions. And there are ones that will suit a particular occasion. For instance, we are using shop now. You are trying to promote product or service. We are using buy now. You're trying to get people to buy particular products. We are using learn more. Want to provide additional information. We are using get show times. Want to provide an event and want to promote an event. We are using sign up. Want to grow your email list. We are using download. You are promoting an app. We are using watch now, watch more. You want people to watch videos, watch something. We're using apply now. Possibly you are recruiting for a job. We are using contact us. Obviously, you want to encourage dialogue. If you are getting quotes, you want to offer a service where pricing varies. We are using C menu. Maybe it's a restaurant. You send message would work for. Want to encourage direct one-on-one conversation. We are using get direction. Possibly want to get people to a physical location. Request time. Service-based business that requires appointment. Subscribe. You're promoting a subscription service and all of that. So pay attention to the kind of call to action you're using and use high quality visuals because the appearance of your ad will greatly influence its effectiveness. So use high quality videos and pictures, right? It's not like a website that you are mising the quality of the pictures. It's not a website. So you can always put good pictures. Your ad will always run anywhere. But websites, heavy pictures will always drag it, make it slow. Okay, so again, test your ads and optimize it. So regularly click on the ad manager to view how the ad is performing. You can There's an analytics part that is attached to your ad manager. So adjust as need be for best quality. You can also try the A and B testing. It's called experiment also, where you can get to understand how ad A, copy A, perform from ad B, copy B. At the end of the maybe 4 days, 5 days, Facebook is going to tell you the winning ad between the two. So you can now stop one and move the budget to the other one that is actually performing better. All right. And then pay attention to Facebook's ad policies. All right. Before you click that publish. And there are a lot of policies. There are a lot of policies starting from the 80-20 rule where you're supposed to put the pictures more than the writing. You can't sell everything on Facebook in as much as you can post some things, cryptocurrency, adult content, ammunitions, pharmaceutical drugs, anything health, right? And what else now? There are a lot of things that you can sell on Facebook. You can post them on your page, but you can't run ads. There are different things, please. Right? You can't run ads with them because they're against Facebook's policies. Same thing with Google and every other platform that way you can get to run ads. They have policies against some things, some products, some services. All right. So you want to pay attention to how things work. All right. You must try and study the policies if you want to last long because one of the most frustrating things in running ads is rejection. Is rejection. It's rejection. You get rejected, you try again, you get rejected. They may even block the account, right? So you want to be careful, especially with the policies, all right? So stick to the policies and be sure you stick to them. Okay. So any questions before I let you go? Judith, have you dropped the attendance? There's no S, right? I thought as much. Pula also means rain. Yeah, okay, I thought as much. There's value. The value of the Kwacha Zambian is different from the value of the um, Kwacha Zambian and Kwacha Malawi. Let me get the attendance briefly before I give Lolo. Before I give Lolo time to speak. 1 second, please. Okay, please fill the attendance. That's what we use to send you your certificates. Please fill it. Thank you. And you should also follow us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm going to drop all the links right now. Please, you can learn more on the Grow with Google sites. And I'm waiting for questions. If you have questions, please ask. Can the scaling happen simultaneously as in vertical and horizontal together? That is up to you, Kela. Great question. That is up to you. That is your choice to make. All right. If you want to increase your audience as well as increase your audience as well as increase your budget, yeah, you can do it. If you want to do them one after the other, still workable. I mean, what happens most times is um, arts most times are experimental. They're speculative. Right? You test one and see what comes, test the next one and see what comes. So you keep speculating till you find what works eventually for you. All right, that is how it is done. Find what works. All right, let me answer a few more questions before I let Lolo say something. I hope you understood everything I explained. Please let me know. Drop me a yes. I hope you understood everything. Drop me a yes in the chats. I hope you did. Follow us on social media. Um, all right, beautiful. Okay, so thank you. So your session continues tomorrow and next. Don't miss it for anything. Tomorrow is another hot topic. Don't miss it for anything. Yeah, yeah, I'm aware. All right, so Lolo, over to you.
Thank you so much. I hope I'm a bit audible. Where I am, there people are having lunch, so cannot be very. Can you hear me now, Udem?
Yes, 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 very well.
Oh, super, super. Thank you so much once again for an amazing session. Um, just touch on once a business opens a Facebook account based on the certain demographics of, say, their target market. As the business grows or evolves, what advice would you give in terms of shifting that, right? How often should a company or small business or even a large business revisit, right, the settings that they had from the beginning?
Great question. Things evolve, brands evolve, programs evolve, and over time. So our advice 3 months every quarter. Every quarter, you can always go back to your drawing board and check what has changed. Right? You can check and see that your message is no more received by just the kind of audience you came with. Possibly you came with a program that your message resonates to an audience between maybe 20 to 50. You might see that it begins to resonate with people maybe above 50 at some point, right? So you might begin to design programs that can accommodate the higher audience. I'm just using age. It could be several other segments of the demographic that can be captured. So
Yeah.
I recommend quarterly or at worst 6 months. At worst 6 months. Let there be a review
Yeah.
on a review on those settings. A review that would be settings on demographics, settings around demographics, interests, behaviors, and all those other details. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We had quite a substantial number of people participating in today's session. You're doing a fantastic job. So thank you, Impactor. Thank you, Odem. Um, what I really encourage everybody is to continue with the next two sessions so as to ensure that you are able to get the full certification of the advanced digital skills over and above the individual session ones. So thank you so much. Continue unwaring. Unwa means be fruitful, grow, and multiply. So thank you so much and have a lovely afternoon.
All right, thank you, Lolo. Let me answer a question here from Leona before I let you go. How do I reach a bigger audience for starters without having to subscribe to anything? I'm not quite sure which platform you are, Leona. The best you can do for yourself is to maybe once in a while throw in a little budget into your ads, right? Throw in a little budget into your ads, run ads to get to reach those audience. I'm not quite sure what you mean by subscribing to anything. Subscribing to anything would mean different things. Maybe you're subscribing to a program or paying for something, right? So Adi being a little bit more elaborate on that. But I'm gonna better to answer you. But once in a while, keep a budget for your adverts. Keep a budget for your adverts. You may not always have organic growth is good, but it takes a long time.
Yeah.
It's a short way to it, yes. The short way is to run ads. You can run engagement ads like Facebook. Engagement ads will draw people that actually have interest in what you do without maybe little budgets, right? So you can always think around that. So for startups, what you want to do is to while you're growing it organically, keep a little budget for what you can do with money. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much. I hope you filled your attendance. Thank you so much for coming around. We'll continue tomorrow, same time. And so come around, let's learn together, and everybody will be happy. And
Thank you so
thank
much. Have a
you.
lovely afternoon.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, Lolo. Thank you, everybody. So be good. Bye.